Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Stephen is back once again with Blood Angels. And the poster's dropping. And of course, as a kill team poster, kill team will be happening soon, but not with you. No. However, we have a bloody bloodbath of a game today. Blood for the Blood God, Stephen.
Yeah. For everybody.
Oh, you agreeing? Agreeing the blood for the Blood God? Yeah. Who is the Blood God?
Me.
I was expecting you to say Sanguinius. Of course, it's Blood Angels versus Khorne. It is going to be brutal. Two heavily close combat armies. And I'm bringing a new toy. And I did ask Stephen about this.
I agreed.
He agreed.
But what am I letting myself in for?
Yeah, because there's a certain stratagem that's very cheap that works very well on this model.
There it is.
Yeah. And you've got a lot of Primaris Marines.
Oh yes.
A lot of Primaris Marines. But it's still a fluffy list.
Yeah, it's got a narrative behind it.
It does, and of course the battle will be set up to look like it is taking place on Baal, right as Kabanda comes flying out of the warp. Yeah, I haven't read the book, he has. He keeps telling me to read it, but I haven't.
You need to read it.
Is it Devastation of Baal?
Yeah.
I'm going to read it then.
If you read one book, read that.
And mine is signed by Guy Haley. I met an absolutely fantastic guy.
That's a swap.
No. Really nice bloke. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, please press subscribe, and if you are currently already subscribed, please press the bell button, which means you get notifications when videos go up. So please check out the rest of the channel. Of course, if you would like to support us on Patreon for early access to battle reports, Stephen is a Patreon. Yeah. So thank you very much for your support. Stephen can pick full lists of battle reports. Obviously, he's chose to play Khorne today. And of course, everyone can have access to the library of miniatures that I've got painted up to pick and choose not only the battle reports but the lists as well. So without further ado, should we have a look at where the blood is going to be flowing from? Right, here we go, 1998 points of Khorne. Blood for the Blood God. Rah! Yeah, so of course Kabanda has come out. I'm running a battalion and I'm running a Outrider and a super heavy auxiliary detachment. So the Warlord today is the Bloodthirster of Infinite Rage, taking the Armour of Scorn and Oblivious to Pain Warlord trait. He's tough. He's toughness 7, 16 wounds, ballistic skill 2+ for some reason. Even though he's got no shooting weapons.
Whip.
He doesn't have a whip. He's got the big axe, remember, Stephen? That's what he's waving around.
Yeah, I'm thinking
big giant axe.
I'm thinking of that one.
Yeah, but he's strength 14. Technically, he's strength 16 on the charge.
Yeah. So
that is horrible. He is being backed up, of course, by a Khorne Demon Prince with an axe, because he has an axe, which is being dwarfed by his own. We've got 3 troops choices. I've got a unit of 30 bloodletters with an icon and an instrument in there. I'm going to be paying the command point to use the stratagem. I think it was called Banner of Blood.
Yeah, Banner of Blood.
Banner of Blood, which allows these guys to roll 3d6 when they charge. I've then got a unit of 12, because points, and a unit of 10. So, not bad. I've then got a unit of 5 Blood Crushers, leader, instrument, and banner, because, you know, I want them in combat and I want them to survive. And then the Outrider is made up of 3 units of 5 hounds with, I think it's Skullmaster on a Juggernaut. So he is going to be dishing out the +1 strength to everything that's moving fast forward. Yes. And the super heavy auxiliary detachment making its debut. Thank you very much, James Brown. The Khitan Ravager. The Ravager is an absolute beast. Toughness 7. No, that's the Bloodthirster. Toughness 8. Strength 10. 22 wounds. Weapon and ballistic skill 3+. His cannon is heavy 8. Strength 8 -2. 2 damage. Yeah, and of course I've got a stratagem. I can use the Demon Engine stratagem from the Chaos Space Marine book to reroll hits and wounds, which is of course very, very tasty. And that is it. I'm going to be spending 2 command points to put this big unit of bloodletters in reserve as well. But let's see what forces of Khorne are taking on the homeworld of Baal. Right, so this is Stephen's Blood Angel force. Very fitting considering they're fighting Khorne on Baal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you've got a little bit of fluff behind this army as well, haven't you?
Yeah. Seeing as though Khorne's on the planet, the Rage of Khorne has driven all the regular Blood Angels, or most of them, insane with the Black Rage. So I've got them as a vanguard detachment, and the guys holding the line would be the Primaris guys that have actually kept their minds.
Yeah, but 2 wounds apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Ravager cannon is looking very, very tasty. So you've got the vanguard detachment, which is 2 dreadnoughts. What are they armed with?
Both of them are exactly the same. They've got smoke launchers, they've got blood talons, and a heavy flamer and a melter gun.
Very nice. And then 10 Death Company just with chainswords?
Bolt pistols, chainswords, then lead them Lamartes.
Of course. But then leading the battalion, or the battalion, is a Gravis Captain.
Gravis Captain and a Librarian.
And what powers has the Librarian got?
The Librarian's got Unleash Rage for an extra attack for each model.
Yeah.
And the Shield of Sanguinius for a 5-up invulnerable save.
Very nice.
And the Captain has the Veritas Vitae.
To get command points back.
Yeah.
Very
and
cool.
He's got the Artisan of War Warlord trait.
+1 damage?
No, better go first in the fight phase.
Right. All the same one as Mephiston.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. And then for troops?
I've got 4 units of 5-man Primaris Intercessors, all with auto bolt rifles.
Auto bolt rifles?
Yeah.
So that's the assault one.
Assault 2 at 24 inches.
Which is very tasty. Yes, yeah. I like these.
So just the extra point for the gun.
Yep.
Then I've got a 10-man unit of Reavers, as you see them, combat knives and heavy bolt pistols.
No grav shoots or grapnel launchers?
No, nothing. That's
Fair
on
enough.
the table.
Fair enough. And then
Furioso Dreadnought with a heavy flamer, Furioso Fist, and a
frag can.
I couldn't get it.
Not as nice as the Deathwatch one though.
No.
It should be the same.
Should be better, it's bigger.
Yep.
Then I've got a Stalker with a Storm Bolter and 2 Icarus autocons.
Very new for the 8th edition Codex, of course, because we could never take them before.
It's the debut for me using it.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's probably going to die straight away.
And it's probably the first time anybody on YouTube has watched the Blood Angel Battle Report with one in. Probably. And then of course the Predator.
Yeah, Predator, as you say it, las cannons, Predator auto cannon, but it does have a Storm Bolter and a Hunter Killer missile.
Do you know what's better than the Predator though?
2 Predators.
No. This guy. There you go.
Can I have him as well?
Only if I take the brass scorpion.
No.
Right guys, welcome back after deployment. Today's mission is Sealed Orders, Stephen, where we draw 6 cards and we can't discard them until we score them all. Or you can spend 1 command point to discard up to 3.
I'm not.
Especially after your game last week.
Yeah, especially after that.
So we've got objective 2 here. 4, 3, 5, 6, and 1 down here. Of course, it is Blood Angels versus Khorne on the planet of Baal. That's what we've tried to simulate, and Stephen has made a little ritual symbol up here with the rocks. These are going to provide a 6 of cover save. They're basically going to count as craters, so -2 to charge distance if you go through them as well. The battle mat today is supplied by URBANMATZ.com, as are these rocks. These rocks, however, are supplied by GameMat.eu, so please go and check them all out. But, of course, also check out Battle Bunker. Stephen will tell you how awesome it is.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And discount on hobby products. I remember when you got these Reavers. I finished setting up first, which means I get +1 to my rolls, Stephen.
Like usual.
True, you do like a lot of units. So who is going first? Can Kabanda actually take out the Blood Angels this day? 4. No!
Got first turn.
Not yet.
Like, kind of.
Seize the initiative. Hiya! That's not a seize, that is totally the opposite. So let's go to Blue Angels, turn 1. Right, so turn 1, Stephen has drew 6 cards. He got mission critical objective and rolled a 5, so secure objective 5. Behind enemy lines, get a unit behind there. Well, he might be able to. Defend 2, secure 6. Swift advance, which is advance 3 units. And hold the line, which you can't get this turn. Right, so before the game began, of course, the whole turn 1 thing, Stephen, knowing he was going first, used the Death Company stratagem.
Full on fury.
Which basically let him move in advance as part of it, and it moved him 16 inches up the board.
Then 20, then 12.
And then moved his 12 in the movement phase, so not too shabby at all. All of these Marines have pushed forward. The 3 Dreadnoughts, because they're out of range with everything, have all advanced, so that gets him swift advance. Objective 5, where is objective 5?
Right in the middle.
It's that one, so you couldn't get to that one quite at the minute. Behind enemy lines, well, you can probably get 1 unit behind there, because all he's got to do is charge over it, over the squad, so you should be able to get that. Defend objective 2. So unless I can get him off this in my turn, which I can't, he's going to score that one. Secure objective 6, where is 6?
It's right over.
It's that one. So of course going to struggle to get that one. So 2 points this turn, and then defend objective 2 in my turn. Right, psychic phase though, because we have a psychic phase, and Khorne dislikes psychers.
So I'm going to put Shield of Sanguinius on the Predator.
Oh yeah, of course you are. How are we then? Cast value 5, is it?
It is 6.
Are you going to?
Yeah, I'm going to spend the command point to re-roll this.
Okay. It goes off. Do you get the command point back though? He does. It's worth noting as well, actually, we forgot to mention, he used On the Wings of Fire with Lamartes, got the command point back, but you didn't get a command point back for using the Death Company stratagem. So,
I'm going to use Unleash Rage on the Reavers.
Yep, in case I charge you.
Yeah.
And he gets it on a 10, and I'm not within range to stop it, so yeah. So shooting phase. Okay, so small arms fire from all the bolters, the bolt pistol, the crack grenade, basically killed 2 dogs in 1 unit and put a single wound on the other. And the hunter made its debut and it sucked.
Flopped.
Yep, so 6 shots, -1 to hit because he was going for the blood crushers, and then failed to even wound. Everything at this side is out of range apart from the Predator. Where is the Predator going, Stephen?
The Predator auto cannon is going to go into the blood crushers. The 2 last cannons in the hunter killer missile is going to go into the
Kaitan. I am going to spend 2 command points and use Warp Surge. So that actually drops me now to only 4 command points remaining, which isn't great, but I need to keep this alive so that I can retaliate. Right, so do you want to do the auto cannons against the blood crushers first?
So 2d3.
Reroll that one. I need to get this changed. So 4 shots.
On 3s, rerolling 1s.
And that's because of the captain.
Nope.
Strand 7, so you wounded me on 3s. Didn't you get 3? Oh, you missed twice.
Yeah.
5 up. Fail it.
That's 3 damage.
Kills 1. Yep, blood crushers. I have 3 wounds total, so you kill 1. 2 las cannons. Both hit. 3s to wound.
One wound.
You can command point it.
Yeah, go on, I'll command point that, so...
2 wounds. Do you get it back? No, you don't. So Stephen is now down to 6 command points. 2 forps. I'm not re-rolling it, so I'll take d6 damage.
2 damage.
2. I will take 2. That is not bad. And then the hunter killer.
Hits.
Yep.
4s.
Yep.
Wounds.
4+. Loves it. Not bad. maybe it's not worth it, but hey, facing that, I had to. So is that your whole turn done now?
Just a charge for the
Death Company. Yeah, you're charging both units.
Yeah, I'm going to charge both units.
Do it. How far are you charging? 10 inches, and of course he does get the reroll because of Lamartes. Not that he needs it. Let's pile them in and see what attacks they are going to be getting against them doggies. So, Lamartes, there's a small space that Craig? I'm sorry, Stephen.
How dare you?
Craig, not Stephen. That's your new name. 10 inches to get to that gap, but re-rolling because of Death Company.
Oh.
Re-roll. No.
Oh.
So this is where Stephen has ended up doing them. Interestingly enough, even though he is within 3 inches, I can't get within an inch to fight. I'm going to double check the rules for heroic intervention to see whether or not we can make it. Okay, so heroic intervention rules, I can pile in 3 inches, but then I can only choose to fight if I'm within an inch, and those bases mean I'm an inch and a half away from that Death Company unit. So Stephen is chucking 7 guys at them 5, so 28 attacks, and then 4 at the unit of 3 dogs. So the first round of 28. That's bad.
It's a shame Lamartes didn't make his charge.
Yeah, because then obviously you're getting reroll hits. Now, your strength 4, so you would be winning me on 4s, but Black Rage, or Red Thirst rather, means you're winning me on 3s. That, again, is poor. I think you need to get rid of these yellow dice, you know. So we've got 4, 8, 9 wounds, and that's all that there is in the squad.
Still a lot.
So 1, 2, 3 dogs die, and 1 was on 1 wound, so 1, 2, I'll kill that one for 3 and then wound that one so that when I pile in. Okay, and then you've got 16 attacks at the others. Better.
Much better.
And wounded on 3s. Three, 6, 9, 10. You actually wounded more with less guys.
Nearly half of them are guys.
I know. So 10 saves, 5 up. So 1, 2. Actually kills 3 dogs exactly, which is all that was there in that unit. There we go.
More angry.
So that it for your fighting.
Yeah, that's my fighting done.
And of course you can consolidate further in if you want, but I'm guessing you want to avoid him.
Yeah.
So basically,
I'll just stay away from him.
okay. Well, I'll pile in now, and then fight back with the 2 dogs. So my hounds, with their grand total of 4 attacks, did 1 wound and slipping past his armor save. Going into the morale phase, I needed 4 on them to survive. 1 more runs. I'm not re-rolling it, so I'll just lose the one with 1 wound. Stephen, what do you score?
I got swift advance,
Yep,
and
that would put you in my deployment zone because of me removing the front guys. So you would actually score behind enemy lines as well.
first blood.
Yes. So Stephen is on 3 points. Are you discarding any of these? You have to spend a command point and discard 3.
Yeah. I'll keep them all.
Cool. You're probably going to get that one next. So let's move into Khorne turn 1. So my cards are terrible. Priority orders, my warlord has to secure objective number 1. Not gonna happen. Because it's here. Area denial, well if I kill this one I can get D3 victory points. Big game hunter, gotta go after that. All that, again, very, very unlikely. Even with the Gatling cannon, I think it's gonna be very hard to do, but I've gotta go for it. I've got Kingslayer, kill him. And some chavs have broke into a car probably.
Yeah.
I live in a lovely area. Assassinate, of course, that'll go hand in hand with Kingslayer. Secure objective 2, I've got to get here. Very, very difficult. Yeah, it's not looking good. So, these guys have all advanced forward. The bloodletters there have stuck back holding that objective. He had to advance, he only rolled a 2, so he's close enough to at least grant these 2 reroll charges. Now we have a look, this guy has the Khorne and the demon keyword, and that means I get to reroll failed charges with him. And down there, hopefully the Skullmaster and the Demon Prince will make short work of the Death Company. No? Okay. We shall see. So I've only got one lot of shooting, and of course I am going to use the command point for the Demon Forge stratagem, which is basically going to allow me to shoot at this, rerolling hits and wounds. So, 8 shots, 3 is rerolling. That is 2 misses. Nice, only 1 miss. Now, I'm sure, Stephen, it was only strength 6, wasn't it?
I hope so.
Please tell me it's strength 8. Oh, it's strength 8.
Crap.
3's rerolling. So that's 7 saves at -2, Stephen, and each one is 2 damage. Predators have got 10 wounds? 11, so you're going to have to fail 6 of these for me to kill it.
7 saves.
Oh no! It's on 1 wound! No! But at least that's quite possibly a point I'm going to get next turn. And guess what? On my shooting. So, charges. Skullmaster. He's in, so if you can move him up next to that hound. And then the Demon Prince, which you can't see. Yeah, he's in. Can you keep him behind the other character there? Yep, thank you. These guys. In fact, he's going to charge first. Needing a 7, re-rolling because of him. Yes! But that is a 10-inch charge, which means technically I could pull round to here. You do get Overwatch, yeah, sorry. So, Melter Gun. And D6 with a Heavy Flamer. 6. 5's to wound.
Wait.
Wait.
5 ones.
So of course he is gonna go. Gotta get a shot at that, haven't we? There. He's on 2 wounds. That was in the centre, just for reference. These guys get +1 to their charge. They need to roll a 9 because it's a 10-inch charge to him. You couldn't Overwatch. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Fury also. That is a 7, that's a failed charge, but reroll. That's a 6, that's also a failed charge. So guess who I'm going with first, Stephen?
The dogs.
As much as I probably want to go over there, because the Demon Prince is probably going to take some, yeah, he's going to hurt. But I feel like I've definitely got to go with the Ravager first because then Blood Talons are nasty.
Yeah, they are.
They're very, very nasty. So, I have 5 attacks. I get 6 because I'm Khorne. And I am strength 14, which means I'm wounded on 2s. And it's -4, 6 damage apiece. So I only need to get 2 through. I'm not going to use the stratagem. Because I feel like I can potentially do enough. I hope. I'll reroll that one because it's cocked. So that's 5 hits. 2s. I will let that go through because then that is 24 damage, Stephen, and you've got a 6 up ignore wounds. You need to pass 17 of these.
-4.
At -4.
How many is 24?
24.
12, 16, 20.
The thing is, the reason I went here is because if I'd gone over there and killed a few Death Company, you would have absolutely interrupted there, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Definitely.
Whereas here, you might think, well, is it worth it? And you might not. I don't know whether you're going to, but you might not.
Sanguinius.
Yeah, he's dead. But you actually did make 5. So you only take 19 wounds, Stephen. Yay! The explode though. No. Right, so Stephen is going to interrupt for 2 command points. Do you get 1 back? No. So Stephen is now down to 4 command points. So 2 guys attacking the dog, 5 into the blood Skullmaster, and 4 into the Demon Prince.
So against the dog. Oh crap. And 3s.
3 wounds. Kills the dog. And then you've got double that amount of attacks against the Demon Prince. Not bad. I'm strength toughness 6, so you wounded me on 4s.
3 wounds.
3 of armor. Takes 2. What? He's down to 6, and then you've got a lot of dice against him. I can't even remember how many wounds he's got. I think it's like 6. So you wounded me on 3s. I'll take that many misses.
So 5 wounds.
5 wounds, 5 up. Or he might have a 4 armor, which I'll double check in a second. Well, the 2 3s definitely fail, so I take 2 wounds. So I think he's down to 4. No, but the Demon Prince with the axe is going next. Interesting stuff though. He is strength 7. +1 for the axe. +1 because I'm Khorne and I charged. +1 because of Skullmaster. I'm strength 10. I've got 4 attacks base, +1 for being a Demon Prince of Khorne, and +1 for charging with being a Demon Prince of Khorne. So I am -1 to hit, hitting on 3s, reroll on 1s because Demon Prince rule, and that misses. 2s at -3. So that is 4 at -3, Stephen, and each one, I believe, has some nice tasty damage. Yes, it's 3 damage. How good's that?
6 ups. Make 1.
So then you need to make 3, 3, and 3.
Travel 6.
Yeah, no, that's 1 dead.
Travel 6.
2 dead. 3 dead. So next up is Skullmaster. I have 3 attacks, 4 for charging as a Demon of Khorne. I am strength 5, +1 for charging, +1 for being within range of myself. So I'm strength 7, which means I'm only wounded on 3s, unfortunately. But I hit. Oh, why can't it be like an Age of Sigmar where that does mortal wounds?
I could have done with that.
That's 4 wounds at -3, each one doing D3 damage.
So you have 2.
Wow, so first D3 is 3 and the second one is 3.
Nope. Dead guy. Dead guy.
Bladed Horn, I get 3 attacks with this. Strength 7 again. So I reroll the 1s because Demon Prince is there. They all hit. Strength 7 means I'm wounded on 3s. That is 2 wounds, and the Bladed Horn is -1, 1 damage. That's them both.
So 2 more guys dead.
That's not bad, I'll accept that. So, that is the end of my turn. I did consolidate with him at the end of his combat phase into these Marines, which means you do actually get to pile in and fight with the Marines. So
Come on, smack the crap.
maybe that stratagem would have worked, because I did fail with 1 wound, but never mind.
Punch him in his toe.
We'll move the bin for you as well.
No ones, unfortunately. So half of them were 2s.
Lovely.
And 6s, I take it.
Yeah.
Maybe 5s.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't charged, it was a consolidation.
Yes, that's right. Tricky way around the wording. So yeah, no wounds. So what do I score? Well, I scored D3 for Airy Denial for 1 point, as per usual. And that's it. That is it.
I got off later and I thought,
Really?
yeah, I thought I was going to lose the Death Company.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did make 3 or 4 6-up saves.
Hmm.
I've got a morale on the Death Company as well.
You do. Bravery 7.
So, lost 4.
Fine. And that is it for my turn, I think. I'm gonna have to keep the cards. Secure Objective 2 is here. I can probably push to get it. I don't think it's too far away. But you actually score 2 points for defend at the end of that turn as well. So Stephen actually scores 5 in his first turn. To my 1. Yeah. I know what's going to happen. He's going to go and tear him a new one.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
I know.
Because if he had failed that, it would have been definitely game over. Because Noah had 2 of them.
But then he's also got him that can probably make a charge. Oh, it's looking bad. Right, so moving phase, these guys have retreated. And I did forget about Shield of Sanguinius for this, but you still only had a 5-up armor save anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's moved around to try and start dealing with this. The Reavers are going for the Bloodletters and the Hounds to hopefully whittle them down. But the Furioso Dreadnought is going for them. And Lamardes has leapt over the Death Company, sighting the Demon Prince. And yes, I did change the wounds on Skullmaster to 3. He's got 5, not 6. So, Stephen, Psychic Phase. I can guess where you're starting.
Alright. Gonna smite into the Kaitan.
Yep.
6.
I can attempt to stop it. Are you wanting to re-roll that 1?
No.
Okay. I don't stop it.
D3.
1. So he's down to 19 wounds. They're always impossible to find, aren't they?
Yeah.
There we go, 19.
I can't even find a 1 on a D6.
I know what you're going to do here. Unleash Rage on that.
No, I'm going to do it on the
Reavers. Oh, that's horrible. 6. I can still attempt to stop it. Bloodthirster, because of the Armour of Scorn. Yeah, more dice, gone.
Bag of 5,000 dice.
Yep, all rolling 1s. Dark Artisan dice, buy them now. All 5 sides have a 1. Right. Shoot. Are you going to open up big with the shooting phase with this guy?
Yeah.
Go on. Melt a gun.
Yeah. Melt a gun. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s.
Yep.
Hits.
4s. Actually, wait. Because you're going to pour everything into him. I am going to spend 2 command points to give him +1 invulnerable save.
Yep. So that's a 3 up now?
4 up.
4 up.
That's a wound. Oh, if I'd rolled that and then said I wanted to do it, then I wouldn't have let myself do it. But
so D6 flame up.
3.
5s. No. I've got Captain. I'll not be able to shoot anything else, so I may as well please go on into it.
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah. 6s.
Nope.
Librarian crack grenade.
Aye, why not?
Hits.
5s.
Nope.
And the Predator.
Yeah.
This is Stormborder in range of them dogs. Should be. Yeah. Two Stormborder into the dog.
Where's everything else going? The Kaitan.
Las cannons.
The Bloodthirster has a 4-bin run anyway because of his artifact.
Yeah, he's a carrot anyway, I can't target him.
He's got more than 10 wounds.
Has he?
16.
I don't know. Well, I'll put the auto cannon into the Bloodthirster, and I'll put the last cannons into the Kaitan.
Okie doke.
So Stormbolter first. So 6s, reroll the 1s. Is it 6s or 5s?
5s.
5s. So 1. 4s.
Nope. That's why you need a lieutenant.
2d3 Predator auto cannon.
Oh! And this was at the Bloodthirster, wasn't it? Yeah. Reroll the 1s. 2 hits. Forced to wound because I'm toughness 7. 1 4-bin run. Which I fail. 3 damage, 6 up. I pass 2 and I fail 1. I now get reroll failed hits and wounds. So he's down to 15 wounds remaining. There we go.
These are the ones I want to hit.
No. Right, let's see what Stephen's gonna do next. Right, so small arms fire from the Reavers and the Intercessors. We've lost a dog and 3 bloodletters, but the grenade launcher from the Sergeant. Up into this guy.
Hits.
And of course this is a crack grenade. Doesn't wound. Next up though, Furioso Dreadnought, torching them Blood Crushers.
So heavy flamer. 3.
Do you know what I forgot to do? Roll their morale as well. Because if I rolled a 1, I'm going to get that slim model back. Right, so 3.
So toughness.
4.
4. So 3s. So 2 wounds. -1.
So drop to me 5 have been vulnerable. You do 2 wounds to 1.
And 2d6. Frag cannon.
Oh!
That's what I need to see.
Wound on 3s. And what's the AP?
Should be -1. -1.
1. Wow, it's 6 wounds. I will kill him and the horn blower. The horn blower gives me the +1 to the advance and charge, but I want the banner because if I roll 1 I get models back. So next up,
got these guys here. They're putting 4 auto bolt rifles into them and a grenade.
okay,
So 8 shots for the autos.
and the grenade.
Grenade.
1 cocked,
Yep.
2 misses, forced to wound, 4 more,
4 more.
4 save, take 2 wounds. I'm gonna take it on the leader, and then the crack grenade. Oh, it missed,
It
didn't
missed,
it?
yeah. So I'm just gonna do the same with this unit.
Yeah.
So I have the 8 auto bolts and the crack grenade. So worse.
But the crack grenade did hit.
Yeah. So 4s and 3.
1 wound, -1, 5 up. Feel it, D3 damage. 2 kills that guy as well. 6 Death Company pistols into Skullmaster. Don't do it.
2 miss.
4s to wound.
Oops.
2 wounds. He's not dead yet. He takes 1 more wound. He drops to 2 wounds remaining. And next up, we've got this thing, and my placement is not good. they can see the Bloodthirster, unfortunately. So, 6 shots. +1 to hit because I'm flying. Yay.
Oh yeah, and the Stormbolter will go into that guy.
Okay.
So it's the Icarus.
3 misses, no rerolls either. Strength 7, so 4s. 2.
Wounds at -1.
So 4. Pass 1, fail 1, and then it's how much damage?
2 damage.
2 damage, so 2 6-ups. Fail them both, which drops me to 13 wounds. That's still not bad. And then Stormbolter. 2 hits. 1 wound. And pass me armor save. And that is it. Charge phase.
Yes. So Lamar airs into the Demon Prince.
Yep.
So he's in.
He's definitely in, yeah.
Put the Dreadnought in the Kaitan. So
2 hits. 1 wound. -2. Passed. Cool. So he's going around here, I'm guessing, so you can get him in. Yep.
I've knocked his dice.
That's okay. He was on 19, wasn't he?
I don't know. And the Captain is in.
Yeah.
And the Librarian.
Cool.
And I'm going to put the Reavers all into the Bloodletters.
Yep. No Overwatch for me. 5-inch charge. Yeah, it's in. Easy. Easy. So first up, Stephen is going with the Dreadnought. 5 attacks, rerolling hits and wounds. Reroll 2 failed hits. Oh, rerolling wounds. Strength
10.
So 3s, rerolling.
2s.
Toughness 8.
Red Thirst.
Oh man.
So reroll.
Yeah. What's the damage on this, Stephen?
3 apiece.
Right, so unless I roll incredibly badly, you're not going
-2.
Yeah, I got my 5 in run. Yeah. Demon save. Pass 2, that's 9 damage. I'll take it. I think spending my last command point to reroll at that point, I think I would rather save it for I was on 19, so I'm now down to 10 wounds. So I am actually down a bracket now.
I'm going to use the Captain next, and I'm going to play Red Rampage.
Extra D3 attacks. Does he get the command point back? No. So he's down to 3 remaining.
And how many attacks do I get?
An extra
2 extra
2.
attacks.
I presume you're going with a fist here.
Yeah, definitely. So I've now got 7 attacks.
Because he's got 5 base.
So 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
So hitting on
3s, rerolling 1s. Strength 8, so wounding me on 3s because 4s +1. What's the damage of this one?
D3. Yeah, D3 damage.
So I'll take 2 D3 damage. 2 seconds. No, I'm not going to do it. 2 drops me to 8 wounds. Librarian.
Yeah, Librarian.
I think a normal one's normally got like 2 attacks, maybe 3, so Primaris have possibly got 1 more.
Yeah, probably.
But with a 4 sword, he would be wounding on 5s because you'd be wounding me on 6s +1.
So 4 attacks.
4 attacks, cool.
4 attacks.
3s rerolling 1s. So 3 hits.
3 hits. And
5s. Nothing.
nothing.
We didn't capture this charge on combat. Do you want to do this one now?
Yeah. So Furioso Dreadnought. So he's got 4 attacks. He's just got the 1 fist.
Oh,
3 hits.
yeah. Strength 8, which means 2s. Anyway, strength 12. Sorry. What's the damage?
It is 3 each.
So I need to pass 2. Nope. So that's another unit dead. Lamartes would have to go next. Is he going to clonk the Demon Prince?
Yeah, I think with the blood crows, yes, I think. So
You're not Demon Prince?
Yeah, the Demon Prince. So he's got 5 attack space.
He's called Bruce. He just wants to make friends.
Hello, my name is Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
Bruce. So I've got 5 attacks, 6 for Black Rage.
Lamartis doesn't have Black Rage. Pretty sure he doesn't.
Yeah, Black Rage.
Oh.
So he's got 6 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Oh! But that's the thing he doesn't have. He doesn't have the reroll hits, does he?
Actually, he does reroll failed charge rolls and failed hits in fight phase with friendly Death Company.
And he has the Death Company keyword.
Yeah, Death Company. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Right, all hit.
Strength 6.
6.
So wounding on 4s plus 1, main 3s.
Oh.
Oh wow. Anyway, you're Death Company get the fight now against I presume they're all going for Skullmaster.
Yeah, they're all gonna go for him.
So Stephen will pile them in a few minutes, but there's 6 left.
Yeah.
So
18 attacks.
yes.
So 4, 8, 12, 15, 17, 18.
3's re-rolling because Lamada has been there. I think you needed that. Interesting enough, these weren't charged and didn't charge this time, so you would be winning me on 4s with these. I've got this. I've so got it. Definitely got it.
4s.
Yeah. See, I've got it. I've got it.
So 7 wounds.
Law of averages say I live. I only failed 3, and that was only 6 dice anyway. So yeah, he's dead as well, which means they'll then get to consolidate into the Demon Prince. Demon Prince up next. 3s. Rerolling the 1s. Come on, Bruce. This is at Lamartis, by the way. Sorry, I should have mentioned. They wound. We're there. I didn't charge. Strength 7. Plus 1, yeah, for the axe is 8, so I'm wounding you on 2s.
So 4 up Rosarius.
And 3 damage apiece. So
Yes.
don't roll 2 6s. 5 wounds?
He's got 4.
It's got 4, so you need 3 6s to live.
Yeah.
Oh, so close! Stephen was just saying as well, I don't know whether to spend 3 command points to have Lamartis fight again. Obviously, that's why I... yeah, you could technically fight with the Death Company again.
Oh, I could use only in death does duty end.
What's that?
Blood Angels card of the army has slain that model son strength 1 final attack and immediately shoot as we are shooting phase or fight if it was your fighting phase.
You could, it's 2 command points, which means he still gets to fight. You've got 3 left.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it.
Okay, do you get 1 command point back, Stephen?
Yes.
Yeah, so it only actually costs him 1.
So
6 attacks because you did technically charge. Do you want some new dice? Do you want some red ones for the blood to flow with? You know, they're really good at rolling 1s.
I'll give them a second chance, if not they're going to the press at work. So 2s, re-rolling.
Reroll the 1. And then wounding on 3s. 2.
2.
You could technically command point reroll because you haven't spent a reroll in the combat phase yet.
His damage is D3.
I've got 6 wounds, so I'd have to fail both saves, and you'd have to roll a double 3 here.
I'll command point re-roll 1.
Okay.
No.
Do you get the command point back? Yeah, so it was a free attempt. So 2 saves. Both go through.
2d3. I need 5s and 6s.
So, which leaves the Demon Prince on 3 wounds. Oh.
So what's the Kaitan broken down to?
That is what I am checking. Because it's going to be... He's going to be on his last bracket now. So... His strength is down to 5, but means he's swinging at strength 10. But he can make 3 hit rolls for each attack made with this weapon if I use the cleaver, and each one is minus 2 d3 each. And I think that is what I'm going to do.
Spread them out.
Yes. And actually I'm not on the bottom bracket yet. 5 to 10 is the second bracket, 1 to 4 is the last bracket, so I've still got 4 attacks, which means technically I get 12, which is very, very tasty. But I do swing at strength user, which is actually strength 8, so not strength 5. So I'm gonna go.
Is his weapon skill up now? Are you down to rather?
It does not degrade.
Does it not?
No.
Oh.
So what I'm gonna do is put 1 attack into the librarian. Gravis Captain has 6 wounds, doesn't he?
Yes. And he's toughness 5.
I'm going to go for your librarian with 2 of them, and I'm going to go him with 2 of them. And I'm spending my last command point to reroll hits and wounds. Demon Forge. So this is the librarian one. All hit. Strength 8, so 2s. Well, basically 6 saves at -2, so 5 up. Each one is d3 damage.
Save 3.
So it's 3d3 damage. I could kill him. 5 wounds on a Primaris.
Yeah, 5 wounds.
He's dead. That's 6 wounds. Your captain. I've got a funny feeling I should have put 1 extra attack in. Reroll the 3. No! I've only got 4. There's 4 saves on your Gravis Captain.
So 4 ups.
Yep.
It's 2.
No! 3 wounds! Oh no!
Down to 3.
Never! Oh no. Damn. This isn't good. We totally forgot to do something as well. You forgot to fight with these before we started alternating. It wouldn't have made a difference because obviously
Nothing's tough.
you would have pretty much wiped them out anyway and it wouldn't have been worth fighting. But they've got Unleash Rage on them as well, so that's 4 attacks a Marine. So by the time they pile in, that's 40 dice. So I'll tell you what, Stephen. Should I just like remove them?
That's your call if you want to do that.
So, yeah, Reavers made mincemeat of them. And you don't score Objective 6, Stephen, because Objective 6 is over here.
Sorry, Objective 5, mission critical.
But, you know, you're probably going to be able to get that next turn.
I meant Objective 5 in the middle.
Alright, and then you score Hold the Line, because he is not quite in the deployment zone
Okay.
yet.
Just 1 victory point.
For
Two
mission
extra.
So you score 2 there, and I actually get Assassinate. So I'm already on 1 there. So, let's move into my turn and see what I can actually come out with. I've got 4 cards. I can probably get 2, maybe 3.
Scratch that, I'm cheating, I don't get Hold the Line.
Why?
Because they're not completely in your deployment.
I'd have to be entirely within.
Yeah, it says completely.
Ah!
So cheating.
Definitely cheating. Should have retreated them further, Stephen.
Yeah. Just 1 guy sticking out.
Thank you for being honest though. Nice guy, Stephen. Right, let's move into Khorne turn 2. Right, so I'm going for almost broke. I'm going for it, Stephen. I am.
Go on, get in there.
The only one I can't get is this one. Because I can't get my Warlord here. Unless I charge these and actually make that charge distance. He's gone as far as he can go. I've just got to hope that I roll high enough on my charge. Luckily I do get to re-roll for Khorne. These guys 9 inches away from that, right up into there, 9 inches away from that. This is to get me big game hunter, this is to get me secure objective 2, so it's an 11-inch charge because of the craters, but I've got 3 dice because of the banner of blood, and I get +1 because of my haunts. I need a 10 on 3 dice to make it.
A little bit more than average.
That is perfectly average. The dogs have obviously come this way to try and take this if they fail. But getting me Warlord here, that is the hard one, and the issue is I've got no command points. These have retreated to try and make it harder for them to make it there. But that's it. I can't shoot with this guy because every model within an inch needs to be an infantry model, which I can't do.
Nice Death Company Dreadnought there.
So charge distance. First of all, dogs are going to charge this.
Stormwater.
Yep.
6s. Nope.
2d3 autocannons. 4. 1 cocked. And then 2 las cannons.
2 las cannons. So 1.
Yep, 2s. Pass me in one. Charge distance for them. 7 is exactly what I needed. And of course I'm staying away from the Marines. These guys now are going to charge. They're going to charge the Marines, the Predator, and the Hunter.
Right, so I'll start with the Hunter first.
Yep.
Start with the Stormwater, so 6s.
Nope.
Vigorous.
1.
That'll be it.
2. 5 up. Fail it, kills 1. Oh no.
The Marines.
Yep, so 8 bolter shots. And then the grenade.
Nah, let's do 10.
Okay. Reroll the 1.
So 2.
Yep. 3's to wound. Kills 2 more. Oh no! Whatever will I do? This is where it's critical. It's 9 inches to him, so I can still make the 9-inch charge. Interestingly enough as well, I think I might still be, even if I technically fail the charge, I might be able to, we'll have to look at the rules. Well, that's a 7, that one's mega cocked. Wait, +1 because of the horn. So that's a 9-inch charge, which, yeah, it gets me to here. But I'm going to have to double check the rules for this, because obviously he's going to charge this way, and when he piles in he has to go towards the nearest enemy unit. So I might still be able to pull it off by being a little bit gamey, but I'm going to have to double check the rules for that. Okay, so we've double checked this. Although I actually didn't roll high enough to make this charge, everybody is charged this way. Now, in the make a charge move section here of the rulebook, and we've read it 3 or 4 times, it says, after resolving Overwatch, each model in the charging unit can move up to this number of inches. This is the charge distance for this turn. The first model you move must finish within an inch of an enemy model from one of the target units. It does not say the rest of the models have to move towards that. There's my first model. I've just then moved the rest of the models to stay in coherency. However, when I then choose to pile in, I have to choose to pile in towards the nearest enemy model. These have to pile towards him, which means because I'm objective secured, I will get that objective. So we think we've done it right. We've double checked the rules 3 or 4 times. That's the impression I get. So, I do have one more charge though, Stephen. He is going to declare a charge both against... He's going to have to declare all three, because if I don't roll high enough to get here, I still want to fight him. But if I don't roll high enough to get past him, then I would fail the charge. So I'm going to have to declare all three. So, 8. Is 8 enough to get to the Marines? It might be. I need to measure it. Okay, so things still need to happen in a certain order, Stephen. They still need to happen in a certain order. Because if I attack with these, I might have to go for them. And if I kill some of them, you'll pull from that side, which means he can't pile into there. So although he didn't roll high enough to get here, but I'm still within reach of them, but I can still pile into him. Because when I pile in and activate him, oh look, there we go.
Sneaky.
Swang round him, staying close enough to him. But also bringing me in base contact with the, what they're called? Intercessors. So again, very, very touchy on some of the stuff that I'm doing here, but I hope I get this right. He is of course going to be swinging first. He's got 6 attacks, 7 because of Khorne. Now I am hitting on 2s, but sweeping blows, or do I go for a mighty strike? I think I'm going to go for a mighty strike, but any hits rolls of a 6 count as 2 hits. So actually I want to split these. I want to put 3 at your captain and 4 into the Marines. 4 into the captain, 3 into the Marines. No. 3 at the captain, 4 at the Marines. So this is at the captain. All hit. Strength redonkulous. 16. There's 3 wounds at minus stupid, but you've got a 4 save. It's raining. Is that one corked? Yes or no?
Yep.
Reroll it.
What am I doing? Reroll again.
Reroll one. Yeah, take that one out and reroll. It was 1 fail, 1 pass, and 1 cocked. Oh, come on. Roll it up here. 3. That's a fail. Each one is d6 damage. Do you wish to re-roll one of them fails?
He's got 3 wounds left. It's going to fail 1 no matter what.
Yep.
Nah, just sacrifice.
There you go. 7 wounds. He'd be dead. So, are you using something?
I'm thinking about it.
Right.
How many wounds you have bloodthirst? I've got left a lot.
13. And I've got 4 attacks at the Marines as well.
Oh, yeah, that's alright.
So the 4 hit the Marines. Reroll that one. That is 4 wounds at minus 4. D6 each. So 1 kills 1, 2, 3. 3 Marines dead. Now, I do want to fight with the dogs first, right? The problem I've got is the bloodletters. If I kill the...
Moth.
Yeah, there's a moth flying out. If I kill this, these can't pile... Well, they can pile in towards the Marine, but then I'm not going to have that many attacks. These can't attack them, so I'm going to have to try and get the bloodletters round there to try and do some extra damage. So, I'm going to pile these in now. So, for those eagle-eyed of you, I did roll a 6 to hit against the Marines, which means I get to make 1 more 2 wound roll. Which wounds, d6 damage for 2, so kills 1 of the others.
No pilot.
Yeah, and then I would have piled in against that. Which is frustrating because he's going to have objective secured, stopping me warlord from getting that 1 objective. So realistically, it doesn't really matter what I attack with now. I'm just going to pile in with the dogs and attack with them against the predator. So I actually get an extra attack apiece for charging. I forgot about that. and strength 4, so I'm now strength 5 for charging. So 3 at -1. It's dead. Does it explode though? Come on, do it. Oh, it would be so funny if it killed him.
That's what I was thinking.
Anyway, these guys have piled in. They can't attack, so basically I've got 6 attacks against the hunter. I get +1 to hit now, because there's more than 20 models. So they all hit. I'm strength 5, so 5s. 6s to wound, 2 damage. And they are, the 4 doesn't wound. So the -3 because it's a power sword.
-3.
Yep, so it'll be a 6-up save.
How many was that? 2.
2. That's 4 damage on that. So, the Kaitan. The Kaitan is what's going next. I think he needs to put 1 swing into the Marine, and he's going to do the cleaver straight at the Dreadnought. I need to get rid of that Dreadnought. So make 3 hit rolls for each attack made with this weapon instead of 1. So I'm going to do 3 against the Marine. I hit with 1.
Not re-roll the 1 for the Bloodthirster.
No, and then that fails to wound, so I don't kill the Marine. And I've then got 3 attacks against the Dreadnought.
The Marine wasn't in combat with the Kaitan.
I did. He should have been, because I charged the...
I backed out.
Yes, you did. Right, well either way, that was the cleaves and they failed to do anything. Where was the other hit?
We were going into the...
Yeah, I rolled the 2 hits though.
I don't know.
There's 2 hits anyway. And that 1 wound. 6 damage.
6 damage he's on.
Well, you've got 6 up ignore wounds.
2. So he takes 4 damage.
So, it was a 5 that I rolled for that 3rd wound, which does wound, so that's a -4, another 6 damage. Stephen obviously passed 2 of his 6-ups. So that's 5. That does kill the Dreadnought. Yep, does he explode though? No. And then of course that was my first non-charge in combat, which means Stephen is now going to bat the Demon Prince with Death Company.
So,
How many wounds has he left on? 2? 3?
So I've got 18 attacks. So what, 9?
I also just remembered he should have been re-rolling failed hits and wounds because of the Armour of Scorn. Oh well.
18 attacks on 3s.
You didn't charge, so you wounded me on 5s. I can't believe I keep remembering the extra rolls for them too. So is that 3?
Yeah, 3.
3 ups. He takes 1 more wound, he's down to 2. And as a result, he's now going to fight back. Reroll the 1 from his own rule. They all hit. He's strength 8 with the axe. 2s. And it was -3, I think it was. 3 damage apiece. So then you need 666 4 times. Close. 1 more. So that kills 4 Death Company. So at the end of my turn, I do score Secure Objective 2. I do score Big Game Hunter and Kingslayer and Slay the Warlord. So Kingslayer for 1 point. So I actually score 3 more points in that turn, which puts means I score 4. Then I'm a point behind, but it's too far back in the combat phase. I wish I'd remembered about the Armour of Scorn, but never mind. Or not Armour of Scorn. Oblivious to Pain, because I passed the 6-ups, which means I would have gotten reroll failed hits and wounds, but never mind. I don't think I get this because actually morale. So your leadership 7 on a Primaris Marine?
8.
Right. You lost 4, so 5 or 6 he runs. No, he's fine.
Death Company. Lost 4.
And that's so annoying, Stephen. Death Company lost 4. Their leadership 7.
Yeah, their leadership 7.
Reroll because and they shall none of fear. 4.
10.
No. 4 plus 3 is 7.
Right.
So you're cool. That is annoying. 1 Marine is stopping me from getting the clean sweep. 1 Marine.
Good lad.
And do you know what? I bet if I go back and watch as well, if the rerolls probably would have done it, but never mind. Right, so over to Stephen's turn. So movement phase, these guys are all moved up within 6 inches of him. His flamer template is 8 inches away. Flamer template?
That's odd.
That's old. The flamers are just within range of them. The Reavers, unfortunately, as much as Stephen wants to bring them back, he's still got secure objective 6. He has to go and deal with them bloodletters. He has to do as much as possible this turn. He has to hold the line. It's going to be hard because these are here, but he has to score them to get new cards, and it's the only way you can do it. So basically he's going to try and deal with this as much as he can and deal with the Reavers. They're going to be left, unfortunately, which means he's not going to get it this turn, but there is still a fair chance that he might get it next turn. So Wisdom of the Ancients, bang, which means they get the reroll 1s to hit.
See if I get it back.
You can't.
Cannot. Oh,
Warlord's dead.
He's dead, yes. Cheating again.
So 1 command point left after that, Stephen. Do you just want to do all this together? So that's... oh, do you want to go frag grenades?
Yeah, I've got crack grenades all pointing at him.
So you're shooting the crack grenades at him.
Yeah, because they've all got grenade launchers.
They do. In that case, would you not rather see what he does with the flamer first, then decide to possibly shoot the frag grenades into these?
Yeah, because I've got the flamer and the frag.
Because the frags would be wounding these on 4s.
Yeah, it's a
Weight of dice.
It, yeah.
So
2d6 for frag cannon.
Yep. 7.
This is the Furios into the kite turn.
Yep. Do you want to do the heavy flamer as well, because it's doing exactly the same stuff? 3.
So I've got 7 there, so 8, 9, 10.
All wounding on 5s. 2. 4 plus. Does 2 wounds. He's down to 8.
Got the 3 crack grenades.
Are you
actually? I'll do 2 for these because they're re-rolling 1s.
So based on that, you're going to put the crack grenade launcher into him.
Yeah, so these 2 are re-rolling 1s.
But the bolters are going at these.
Yeah. So I'll do the 2 crack grenades for the re-rolling 1s. Yeah. So.
Don't use them 2 again.
Usually re-rolling the 1s.
2 hits, 5s and 6s to wound. Nothing.
Then the 1 without re-rolling 1s.
Hits. Doesn't wound. So then you would have 16 bolters, re-rolling 1s to hit.
That's 8, 6, 8.
And then there's 8 red for the ones not re-rolling.
These red's not re-rolling, yellow's re-rolling 1s.
And then take the 2 yellow 2s out. 3 yellow 2s. Reroll the 2 1s. Yep, and then 3s to wound. And I'm just going to roll them saves. 5 plus. 2, 4, 6, 8 are dead. So we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So everyone's still in coherency and I'm still nice and spread that and go either direction that I want. Right.
2 bolt pistols for the 2 Death Company.
There's only 2 left?
Yeah.
Oh.
So 3s. Cocked. That hits.
Yep.
5s. And the Reavers aren't going to shoot.
They're not.
Because you'll take away from the front.
Yes, I will. Charges?
Yeah, I'm going to charge the intercessors. So, B4.
Yep. Do you want to come this way,
Yeah.
or do you want to swarm around our objective? Because I presume you're going to charge in with them to try and do more damage.
Defend objective.
No, I don't, but obviously the more you kill, the better chance you're going to have of forcing me morale.
Stick these right in the middle.
And I can't interrupt, so...
And safety, these guys can do be +2, so...
Need 11.
11. May as well try.
You could do it! Oh, so close. So close. Dreadnought? He needs a 7.
Oh, God, don't do this to me.
There you go. He's in.
Christ. Because that was going to be my last command point there, feed field.
And then these guys needing a 5. Yeah, they're in. So, who's going first, Stephen? It makes no difference,
Yeah.
really, because I can't interrupt.
Do the intercessors first.
So, that's these. So, 10, 11 attacks.
Pretty good.
And then you would wound me on 3s, 2s because of Red Thirst.
3 1s up.
Yeah, don't you just love living in these and all the chavs? So that's 3 more dead, which means that 11 are dead in total. Which means I'm losing 1 plus D6 unless I roll a 1.
You get, was it D3 or D6 back?
D6 back if I roll a 1.
D6.
Dreadnought,
Dreadnoughts.
are you going to use Wisdom of the Ancients, or are you just going to chance it? Because ideally he's hitting on 3s. What strength is he? 12, so you wounded me on 3s, 2s because of Red Thirst.
So I think I might just keep that in case I get a 2 and no 1s.
To hit.
Yeah. So
But you can't re-roll the 1s anyway. Because the Wisdom of the Ancients was only for your shooting phase.
yeah, I know.
So you either spend Wisdom of the Ancients or you chance it with a command point for a re-roll
Yeah, I'm going to command re-roll it.
if you
I
need
get
to.
this. So
So hitting on 3s.
4 attacks. I'm pleased I didn't.
Are you re-rolling at this point?
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll 1.
You need to because I've got 8 wounds left.
Hits.
Just a note as well, the reason I've got 8 wounds left and Stephen only did 2 is because I got 2 wounds back, 1 last turn and 1 after the first turn of shooting.
Strength 14.
Yeah,
No, strength 12, sorry, but still, Red Thirst.
so 2s.
1.
You can't kill me. You cannot kill me! He's down to 5, which does drop him almost to the next bracket, but then I get a win back on my turn. In fact, does that drop him to the bracket now? I think it might be 4s.
I think it's 4.
Do you want to add up how many attacks you get with the Reavers? There's one guy that can't reach.
I'll get 27.
28 because of the sergeant.
Yeah, 20 is.
So yeah, 28 dice, man. Yeah, it's 1 to 4 wounds on the Kaitan, so he's still okay for the minute.
27.
Yep.
28, sorry. Need 1 more dice.
Tell you what, right? Let's move them and you can roll there.
3s.
And And then 2s because wounded on 3s plus red thirst. I reckon you're going to roll 4 1s.
Two. 3.
Oh, they don't count. 5 up.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. So you actually kill 6. Oh, it's like God.
Yeah, I think I'm doing that now.
Well, not necessarily, because they might fail morale.
True, because they're only morale 7 on
They are. Now, you get to fight with your 2 death company. Don't kill me Demon Prince. You don't want to kill me Demon Prince.
10 on 3s.
5s.
2 and 2. 3 wounds left.
Takes 1 more. No, you didn't turn it last time. He's on 1 wound.
No, 1.
Right, I'll go back with my Demon Prince.
1 wound.
1 miss. 2s. 6 armor on them and then 3 damage apiece. Yep, so you need a triple 6 at least twice here to not die. 1. You're dead. That's triple 1.
I've got the Primaris wound as well.
So this guy, of course, is now going to smash the Dreadnought back. Wow. I was strength 8. 3s. And that is 12 damage. Does he explode? No. So he's gone. And then, down here, I get 4 attacks with my bloodletters. I hit with 2. I wound with 1. Minus 3. Oh look, 1 Reaver took a wound.
I've got to be Primaris Sergeant.
Oh right, yes, so that should have happened first actually, so...
Make no difference.
Yeah, I mean it's not going to kill him, so...
2 hits.
5s. So... Nothing. Yeah, so... 4 attacks with this guy. 2d6. 6 wounds on him, he's dead. And then back here. Leave him there because I need to be within range of that. You've killed 11, which means I'm less than 20, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 attacks because my leader's in there. 9. Where's all my dice?
I've got half of you.
10, 11, 12, 13 did I say? Did I say 13? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 3s. Oh, they're 2 damage apiece.
I'll do the 2 damages first.
Yep, so 6 ups. Kills 2.
And I've got 4 more.
Yep. Kills 1 and wounds 1. Oh, this is brutal. So that Marine's dead. And you know what?
Objective.
I get that objective at the end of my turn. But morale on them. 3, I lost 6. 9, so I lose 2 more. So you don't score that one. But I score this one at the end of my turn. Because my Warlord gets it, that's 4 points in Stephen's turn that I now score. And it was 5 last turn because I got 3 cards plus Slay the Warlord, plus I scored a point in Stephen's turn. So that actually puts me in the lead, and I get a fresh bank of cards. But you need morale on them. They're fine. So, let's clear the table and see what the Fist of Khorne can do at the Blood Angels. How could we forget this though, Stephen? My morale phase. So I lost 16? No, I lost 14, I've got 16 left.
You lost 3 in Overwatch though, previous turn. So you've lost 11.
Yeah, so I'm losing 1 plus d6 unless I roll a 1. 4, so I'm losing 5. There we go. So, because I cleaned up, I get secure objective 3, Witch Hunter, which I now can't do, Master of the Warp, which I now can't do, and Scour the Skies, which I now can't do, and No Prisoners, which is kill something. Or score D3 if I kill 3 units, which I might be able to do. So the maximum I'm going to be able to get off now is 4 points, so you know it's going to be hard, Stephen, but you may do it. You could potentially do it. You could.
Bit of a miracle.
It's possible. It is possible. So of course I'm going to go straight into the shooting phase because I have done my movement. Demon Prince is on objective 3. Kill these 2 and hopefully kill them 2. That's basically the plan. So shooting at the back squad, front squad. 2s, and it was 2 damage apiece minus 2.
So 5s. Do 2 die.
Yep. Charge distance for the Kaitan, he is going to charge, in fact the Bloodthirster is going first. He's going to charge these 3 guys.
So, grenade first.
Yep.
Nope.
And then 4 bolt rounds. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, he makes it with that charge, definitely. And then the Kaitan is going to charge the unit of 5.
So, grenade again.
Yep.
Nope.
And then 8 bolt shots. Two hits, needing 6s. 1. Passes. Because you have assault bolts, which is no AP. So, charge distance is a 9. And I do get to re-roll. Well, there's a 9. So, I am going to swing with the Kaitan first. How many attacks do I get though? Because...
Too many.
Yeah, he does, he gets a lot. I have 4 attacks, but I'm going to make 3 hit rolls for each attack. So I'm going to have 15 attacks because Khorne. Because I get an extra 1 for charging. And I'm also +1 strength, which I believe still means I'm wounding you on 2s. Yep, I'm strength 8. I'm technically now strength 9. Yes, I'm still wounding you on 2s. This is horrendous. Oh.
Lots of 1s. Hold on.
4, 8, 12, 13 at -2.
Yep, dead.
Wow, definitely dead. Each one is D3, but I mean, even if there was 1 each, there's 10 wounds gone through. Yeah, squad's gone. 5 attacks with the Bloodthirster. There's a 6, so that counts as 2 hits. 2s, I do roll a double 1, and each one is d6, one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, they're all dead. And the first unit that I will fight with will be these guys down here. In fact, no it's not, it's going to be these up here. 2 attacks at the Reavers. 2 hits. Ha! I failed to wound. So you now get to tap out with these.
Yeah, so 5 attacks.
Yep. Go on, it's a hit. Wounding on 3s.
3 wounds.
5 up. Kill 3. So then I get to fight back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've just realised I've removed my leader. Oh well. So 8 attacks. 3s.
Ooh.
4s. 2 wounds at -3. Nope. So kills him and wounds the sergeant. And then I'm just going to save you the bother, Stephen. There you go. Right. So morale on these, I lost 3. I need a 4 to pass or a 1. That's a 6, so I lose 2 more. See, you can do this. You've got it. You've got to kill them and them, because you now do get
secure objective 6.
Yep, and you would obviously consolidate back towards the nearest enemy unit, which is 3 inches back this way. I, however, do score secure objective 3. I only killed 2 units. I needed to kill these, but that poor roll has stopped me from getting the D3 for no prisoners. But I scored 2 more points. That is everything I can now score, Stephen. I physically cannot get any more. There we go. So it's basically, can you bring it back in the next couple of turns with the Marine, some Reavers, and a Hunter. Right, so Stephen's pulling out all the stops to try and hold the line now. These guys unfortunately have had to advance because they were more than 12 away, which means they couldn't shoot. Actually, their bow pistols are range 15, but you were 15.5 inches away. So he's ran, got a 5, so he's closer for next turn. 6 bloodletters. 6. That's it. So he's not moving the Hunter, and the Hunter's basically going to try and take these guys out, and the pistol is going to try and take these, and then hope they fail a morale test.
So 6 Ignis cannon shots, 7
Yeah.
4s.
3. Strength 7, isn't it?
7.
So 3s again. Reroll that one. It's 1.
-1.
Pass me and run. Bow pistol.
Just
3 attacks in combat.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
Fail 2. And then I have 4 attacks back. 3 hits. That's -3, 2 damage, so go on. Nope, which kills him. And that is turn. Not a lot. Stephen doesn't score anything in his turn 4, but I'm going straight into my turn 4 now. And I can't score anything, which is very annoying. So basically, let's see what I can do. So turn 4 summary, this guy is shooting at them. 3s and 2s. That is 6 saves at -2.
5 die.
Yeah, and one of them was on 1 wound. I presume you're taking the back 5. He's not going to be able to make the charge, but the dogs are going to charge in. They make it with a 12. Yep, 5 bolt pistol shots.
4 bolt pistol, do a shot grenade. So 1 shot. No.
2 hits. 1 wound. Fail me save, 1 takes a wound. And then... Dun, 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 dun,
Who's going?
the Bloodthirster.
So Stormwater.
Yep.
Wound.
5's nothing.
Then make a storm cannon. Nothing. Just showing off now.
And then these guys... 8? I don't think that's enough now. Yeah, it is. Bloodthirster's going to go first. 5 attacks. That one counts as 2, so that cancels that one out. Strength 7 plus 1 for charging makes 8.
Toughness 8.
Strength 16 because the axe is times 2, so 2s. It's minus 4 d6 damage each.
He's got 7 wounds. Yeah, he's dead. No.
No. And then the hounds have got 3 attacks each for charging against the reavers. Strength 4, strength 5 for charging, which means I'm wounding on 3s. That is 5 at minus 1.
So, 1 guy dies.
Yep. Then you've got 3, 6, 9, 13 attacks back.
Nice. That was good. Then 3s.
Yep, because you were charged. Fives. So 1, 2, die. There you go. So morale on them. A pass. Morale on your reavers. How many did you lose? 5.
5.
6.
6.
So you need a 2. Yay!
Small mercy.
Do you want to call it?
I'm gonna kill the dogs.
Right, shooting phase.
4 pistols. So 1. Nothing.
Yep. 13 attacks, I think that was all them. Nice. Just 4s this time. Is that 3, 6? 1, 2, 3, yeah, dead. And then in my turn, of course, I would shoot them with the Kaitan.
Yeah, kill them.
Yeah. Wow. That was brutal.
Yeah.
I definitely think the Dreadnoughts were your key unit to kill him.
Yeah.
And let's face it, he's on 7 wounds now. We would have been back onto 8 there. Had it not been for him getting them wounds back, had he actually fought degraded, I think that might have kept you alive. Just.
I needed the Dreadnoughts to kill him. The Predator whiffed.
Massively. Massively. And of course, being able to get to it was key. Your Death Company took the Demon Prince on
Yeah.
head first, and they lasted. You know what? They took out 10 dogs, they took out Skullmaster and the Demon Prince almost.
Yeah, because he was on just on 1 wound.
He was on 1 wound, yeah. Yeah.
So Lamartes, I've got 2 lots of attacks for him. He didn't do anything.
Not a thing, not a thing. Do you know what? That is so good.
Yeah, definitely, because it do everything.
The fact that it has Khorne and Demon, which means he gets the reroll charges because of the Khorne Loki, is brilliant. The fact that he's got the Demon engine and he can use the +1 invulnerable save because he is a demon makes it massively, massively important.
Yeah. It's just
Big blob of 30 bloodletters was horrible.
the whole of the line.
Yeah.
Once we were there, I just couldn't get it.
Yeah.
And I needed to use my last command point to try and kill him.
You know what? Had I not gotten here on turn 2, you would probably run away with it because you would have been scoring more points. I mean, turn the rest of your cards over, see what the next 5 would have been.
Secure 1.
Which is... it was down there, which you were on. Supremacy, which you would have been able to get because you had these 2. Valor of Angels. Lose a character, you would have scored. Aerial Assault, kill something that had with... you would have gotten that with probably the Death Company when you killed Skullmaster.
Martyrs hadn't...
Yeah, you only get 5 cards
5.
on the second lot, and then no prisoners, kill something.
Yeah.
You know what? Had you gotten that hold the line, that would have been...
Yeah, because one guy was out of place.
Yeah.
I would have gotten that. One guy.
Yeah. And interesting enough, that was the one guy that I didn't really roll me saves and wounds against. Hit some wounds against. Wow. What a game. I think I do like the Khorne. They still feel very expensive and very kind of isn't that much for them.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, I would not take. Bloodthirsters is still really expensive.
It's just one way of using them, that's that.
Yeah.
Gotta get into combat.
Yeah. I might run a mixed demon this next time.